We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Stepping in, Todd Helton. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Todd Helton.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so that has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
Batting third, the right fielder, Jorge Gonzalez.
Striding in for the Rockies, Jorge Gonzalez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. To 2-2 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, Dero, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Full count now. Two out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Jeff Hoffman gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Stepping into the box, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch.
Robinson.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting second, the shortstop, Pee-wee
Next for the Dodgers, Pee-wee Reese. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ready on 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Kobe Bryant. As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Way outside. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Hard on the ground toward short. Story scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. In now for Colorado, number 2. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game.
Number 2.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Price ready with the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now the 0-2 from Price. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Lifetime versus David Price. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was in a great hitter's count, should have been looking dead red, but instead chases after a pitch that he couldn't do anything with and would have walked him.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Snyder's under it. 2 gone.
That is it. The left fielder, number 10, Dante Bichette.
Now at the plate, Dante Bichette, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw on to Muncy gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Duke Snyder, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Duke Snyder.
Pitch on the way.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. This is line to left. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Standing in now, Matt Kemp. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Snyder gets his lead at first, nobody out. That's wide, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0 home.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bichette is there, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting set, the first baseman, Muncy.
So first and second with one man gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
The 1-0 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Ground ball foul down the left side. From the stretch. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Three and one with 2 on base is a tough spot for any pitcher. He didn't want to load the bases with a walk, and the hitter knew that more than anybody else. Well, he gave him something he could handle, and the next thing he knew, his opponent was circling the bases.
Into the box now, Russell Martin.
The catcher, Russell.
And that misses, ball 1.
Martin.
The 1-0 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Hit to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, David.
Next up for Los Angeles, David Price. Now the pitch. Three runs already home here. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And he misses again, ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Pitch on the way. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Boy, D-Word, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
No balls and a strike to count. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. A runner on first with 2 away. Popped up. And no one will get this one.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Into the box, Dom Nunez. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Two and 2 to the Colorado catcher. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
At the plate, Jeff Hoffman, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Number 17.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
In now, Todd Helton. No balls and 1 strike. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1 and 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Just hung in there on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Looped out toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackmon, and their runners at the corners now. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Hoffman rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 1-run ball game.
The right fielder, number 15, Jorge Gonzalez.
At the plate now, Jorge Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Three and 0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. He's set the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Rockies 2. Standing in, Pee Wee Reese. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First offering on its way.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, there's another base hit. This is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Stepping in now, Kobe Bryant, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Oh. 1-1.
And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Again, he sends it out of play. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Duke Snider will be next. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Duke Snider. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. None out, runners at first and second. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Three and one now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Ready for another chance? Matt Kemp. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores, and the run is in to score from second. It's 5-2.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
To the plate now, Justin Turner. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So first and third with 1 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Right there for strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-1. Ripped down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Now he's safe at third as a run will score on the play as well. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score. Into the box, Russell Martin, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes the right fielder, but this will land untouched. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2 is in there, a called strike 3. Next to hit will be the pitcher, David Price. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Well hit to right, but foul. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Rockies 2. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, number 2. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Around first, digging for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The third baseman.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Kemp moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 10. Bichette.
Standing in, Dante Bichette comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat, and he takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
2 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Rockies thus far. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
The 2-2 coming now from Price. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kemp is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Trevor Story. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
The 1-1 from Price.
2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
2 out here and a runner at second. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And the payoff pitch. Gloved by Turner. And he is in there. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Rockies 2. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've obviously had a lot of success in terms of pushing across runs, and a big part of that, in his opinion, has been their pitch selection. In this game, they've swung at pitches outside of the strike zone less than 15% of the time, meaning the vast majority of their swings has been at pitches that they're more likely to handle and hit hard.
Jake.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Jake McGee answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Jackie Robinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready with the 1-0. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Number 2 onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
McGee's ready. Here it comes. Kobe Bryant is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
1-0 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to center field. Blackman is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had a ton of chances in this game with runners in scoring position, but they have just 2 hits in those at-bats. Now, that's not awful, but they feel they've left a lot of runs on the table as a result. One thing they're emphasizing is quieting the moment and not trying to do too much.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The catcher, number 3, Dom Nunez.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. Nunez Just 24 years of age. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out. Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
David Dahl will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Hops this one up. Turner in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 2-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Todd Helton.
Ready now, Todd Helton. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the 1st inning of play. And the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Dodgers lead it 6-2. Brian Shaw will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 29, Brian Shaw.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Duke Snider.
The center fielder, Duke Snider.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Snider is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
The 1-1 home is in there for the 2nd strike. Shaw was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Pulled toward right center field. Blackman is under it. 1 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Matt Kemp.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder, Matt Kemp. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Got him swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 6-2. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Price ready with the 0-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing by Blackmon, and it's hammered to right field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
In now, Jorge Gonzalez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate now number 2.
Number 2.
And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
On he pops it up. Muncy backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping up to the plate, Dante Bichette. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Rockies 4. Wade Davis enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
Digging in, Max Muncy will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
First delivery to him on the way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. One and 1 to the Dodgers first baseman. The 1-1 home.
That's ball 2.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Too high, ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Ready once again, Russell Martin. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. The 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
The pitcher, number 33.
Mookie Betts is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price.
Mookie.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Runner.
1-0 home. He's running in there. Now the throw. He's not going to get him as he swipes second. A 1-1.
2-1.
Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that will become out number 2.
Now back, second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Now in the box, Jackie Robinson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh.
A 1-0 delivery. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They're up 6-4. Pedro Baez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Dodgers, number 52, Pedro Baez.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Another full count offering on its way. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Dom Nunez, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Daniel Murphy will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Daniel Murphy.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. High in the air out to center field. Snyder's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail it here 6-4. James Pazos will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
James Pazos.
In now, Pee Wee Reese. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
The shortstop, Pee-wee.
First pitch on its way. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-0 delivery.
Nope, that's fine.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now the 2-0. 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Story into shallow center. He can't get there as it falls in.
Up next to the Dodgers, the left fielder, Kobe
Digging
Bryant.
in, Kobe Bryant. He's set. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Count still at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
As a look, now the pitch.
That's ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-0 offering. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for 1. On to first, the double play.
Now batting.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So base is empty now after the double play. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Matt Kemp. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0 home. Clips the zone low and outside for a strike. Two out with the man at first. There goes the runner. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 1-2. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Blackman is under it, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So a new pitcher is set to
Now
enter the
pitching
ball game
for the
right now, and
Dodgers.
it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen.
Jansen.
All set for the start of the inning. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Todd Helton. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-1 home. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Charlie Blackman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Charlie Blackman. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, now this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 15, Jorge Gonzalez.
Into the box now, Jorge Gonzalez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies 4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Into the box, Max Muncy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the 0-1.
Owen.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman will wait on it. And he puts it away for the first down.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Striding in, Russell Martin. Last time through was a base hit. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Next for the Dodgers, the pitcher, Kenley Jansen.
Kike Hernandez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 14, Kike Hernandez.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. On he pops it up. Story is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They hold a 7-4 lead. Eric Gagne comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
38, Eric Gagne.
Striding in to start the ninth, number 2, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
3-0 to him now. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the ninth.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, Nolan Arenado. Popped him up. Robinson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The left fielder, number 10, Dante Bichette.
Stepping into the box, Dante Bichette. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. And it's a ball and a strike to Bichette. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
2-1.
2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Trevor Story would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Last strike now for Colorado. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Dodgers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. David Price gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Jeff Hoffman struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Eric Gagne wraps it up for the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rockies, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.